doing? All right, let's connect this. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. All right, we are good. So guys, what are we doing? I'm just doing a drive time with Rich. What does that mean? It means I'm just driving somewhere. It's gonna take me about 30 minutes to get there. So every time I have a like medium drive, I try to pop in here, say hello. I got some congestion going on. So I have a little, what are these things called? What are these things called? This is called a nasal decongestant. Hey, Phoenix Matt did his burpees. What's up, Rohit? What's up, Allie Bird? What's going on, Allie Bird? So guys, whenever I drive, I may miss your message, especially because my number one priority is to be safe on the road, right? So if I do happen to be at a stoplight or something like that, and I can take a little, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then I'll do that. But otherwise, you know, I'll just tell you what's on my mind. I'll tell you what's on my mind. Oh, guys, I just scheduled 10,000 push-ups live stream. Those who attended, you guys seem to enjoy it. And other people, I think I'm gonna really promote this one because a lot of people are like, I wish I knew about this. I wish I saw it with my own eyes. So we're gonna do it again. And the next time, what's gonna be different? Well, hopefully I'm not gonna be sick. The last time I did it, I was sick and I found out like halfway through, and just like a good soldier, we powered through. Nah, and guys, like, to be honest, like if it wasn't safe for me to finish last time, I wouldn't have finished. But I felt pretty, I felt like it was manageable. Congratulations, Daddy Eduardo. Congratulations, Daddy Eduardo. Daddy Eduardo is now an official moderator of Chiron, the world record holder. The world record holder for sit-ups. So guys, Chiron, just for context, he's a guy who came onto my really long live stream and started talking a big game, a very big game. And we checked out his channel. And like, we're trying to help him out. He's being a little difficult. He's being a little difficult, but I think deep down inside, Chiron does want to do good things. I think deep down inside, he does want to do amazing things. But right now, he's not. What he's claiming, there's a disconnect between what he's claiming and what he's actually doing. So I'm hoping that this channel can help him out a little bit with figuring things out. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll close the gap. I mean, like, the guy says he's doing like a crazy number of sit-ups, and I took a look at some of his latest videos, and he's not doing full range sit-ups, unfortunately. He's not. And you know, like, you guys already know me, guys. Man in the arena. Respect goes to the man and the woman who's actually doing the work. But at the same time, you can't claim you have a world record when you're not even doing it to specification. You can't do that. What's up, Drew? I saw I hit the like on your live stream earlier today. I didn't catch it live, but I took a little glimpse here and there. Why'd you get rid of the whiteboard? Why'd you get rid of the whiteboard? You're just experimenting with stuff. I think the whiteboard is cool because there was something weird happening with your live stream and the whiteboard. It was like the focus was on the whiteboard and then you and this and that. It was doing a weird like focus, defocus thing. But I think it's super cool when people pop into the live stream and they know exactly what's going on. I think that's pretty cool. I thought it was a great idea. And then I saw Daddy Eduardo also likes using props. I think when he did the slow push-up, he had a, what is that called? An easel? No, it's not an easel or what? What is it? What is it called, guys? But he basically had a big like stand with a holder. I'm doing good in life. Oh, thanks, man. Guys, I'm sorry about Streamlabs. I'm sorry about the bot. I'm sorry about the bot. I disabled the bot. I thought I disabled the bot. Apparently not. So guys, be tolerant of Mr. Streambot here. The reason I turned on Streambot is I was experimenting with doing some live stream replays. And guys, I purposely I'm experimenting, and so like I know it's not ideal. I know the most ideal thing is that I actually do the thing on live stream and this and that, but I'm experimenting with ways where I can reach new audiences, because guys, like you guys, my regulars, you guys see me all the time. You guys see me all the time. You guys know what's up, but there's a big portion of the world that doesn't even know what the heck we're doing here. So, you know, part of what I was trying to do with the replays is replay in different formats, replay in different time zones, just for the sake of awareness. Yeah, and I know it's a little bit annoying, guys, but maybe I'll do a 24-hour stream one day, maybe. But yeah, guys, those are all little experiments. I'm gonna do a few more, but I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to like trick you guys. I'm not trying to trick you guys and say like, oh, this is a replay. No, I'm just trying to reach new audiences. That's it. Oh, this shirt. Oh, Kip Run. Shout out to Kip Run. Guys, I'm doing a campaign with Kip Run. We're going to be doing a community run here in Los Angeles in a couple months. Everybody's welcome to join. But yeah, they were nice enough to fly me to France, go meet with their executives, their CEO, their chief marketing officer. They gave me a lot of merch. They're paying me money, guys. Just full disclosure, they're paying me money. Kane, am I going to the gym? No, not right now. Later. Right now, I'm gonna go do some family stuff. I have a cousin. I have a cousin who's in town. It's his last day in town, so we're meeting up for breakfast, just for a couple hours, spend a little family time, and then today's gonna be a big gym day, but just hasn't started yet. Oh, did you guys see? I made some edits to a very popular video, the time-lapse one that I did with Vibes with Lisette. Does my cousin do hard things? My cousin has done hard things. Now, but my cousin did come to the gym with me for one of the days, so I guess he does do hard things. Kane, yeah, that's the question about gym. Yeah, and I'll jump on a live stream afterwards too, probably like in 4 hours. These live streams, guys, they're for you. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd be listening to a podcast, maybe the Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah, but I'm gonna spend like 3 or 4 hours with family, and then I'll jump on. You really like the mouse? Oh, the mouse video. You know, Allie, you know what's funny, Allie? Is that I make these videos, and that mouse video, real talk, that mouse video, it feels like I did it a month ago. Like the level of volume and the level of getting after it, guys, I work 24/7. If I'm not working out, I'm working on content. If I'm not working on content, I'm working on the brand deal, like the business side of Do Hard Things. I'm trying to get more money in the door. Guys, I work 24/7. I work 24/7. I don't know if that's obvious, but that's obvious. Kane is saying a live stream at the gym. So my gym, unfortunately, my gym, number one, doesn't really have good Wi-Fi. I don't know if I'm going to go to I go to Equinox. Equinox has a lot of branches, a lot of locations. My location, the Wi-Fi sucks. It's terrible, terrible. So that's a non-starter there. But if I am in other places, like Tessa, right? You guys remember when I did a Pilates live stream, or Mina? Yeah, if I do go to a teacher that's nice enough to let me stream, and if there's nobody in the shot, then yeah, cool, I'll live stream. But guys, in general, I don't like to live stream from a gym because I don't know, not everybody wants to be on camera, and it's fine. You know, some people are fat, and some people are very ashamed about how they look, and they're going to the gym to get better. So why would I put them on camera? Why? One more rep, 365. Hey bro, thank you for the very nice compliment. Thank you for the very nice compliments. He's saying that I'm a good example of a guy who works hard. Yeah. Guys, I did 10,000 push-ups a week ago. I'm gonna do 10,000 push-ups next week on live stream. And guys, what's gonna happen next week? What's gonna be different? Well, hopefully I'm not sick. So hopefully I look stronger. I mean, I looked strong last time. I feel very good about every single push-up that I did. I think every single push-up was, you know, I think every single push-up was good. I think next time I'm gonna try to focus on getting everything done in hours. Why? Because YouTube basically forces you to break up a stream after 12 hours. I mean, you could stream for more than 12 hours. Obviously, we did a 24 plus hour live stream, World Endurance Day, 24 hours of unbroken push-ups across the world. But the features get a little wonky. So YouTube doesn't let you download videos. The processing time skyrockets. So you know, like, your video's not available until like 5 days, and it gets really weird. So I'm gonna structure my push-up live stream so that we turn it on, we get started, boom, boom, boom. And basically, if you do the math, damn, I'm just doing the math right now, guys. What's up, Sham? What's up, Sham? Sham in the house. So guys, gotta focus on the road right now. This is a part of LA where a bunch of freeways merge. So I gotta pay attention. Yo, Sham, you should be jealous of Daddy Eduardo. He just became a moderator of one of the up and coming channels. Dude. He's Daddy Eduardo got, you know, like, I know Sham is part of, he's a mod on a few very big fitness type of channels. And Sham, Daddy Eduardo got a prestigious mod position that he beat you to it. Chiron, man, he's a mod on Chiron's channel. The guy, I think you remember the guy. If you don't, oh man. Now, question, Daddy Eduardo, question for you. Did you ask for the mod? Did you ask, or did he just give it to you? I'm super curious. Sham is sad now. Hold on, I was talking about the 10,000 push-up live stream. So yeah, for the 10,000 push-up live stream, guys, I think I'm gonna be like, let's brainstorm. So last time it was a little casual. Start EMOM, like, to spec, like we'd get into conversations, you know, actually because of Chiron and people like Chiron. So I think this time, I think I'm gonna try to stay 20 EMOM, and then like during the breaks, we could hang out, we could talk, we could chill. But if we do the math, right? If I'm doing 20 EMOM, that's 50 minutes for 1,000 push-ups. With the break, with the little break, that's an hour. So it's an hour per 1,000 push-ups. So then what that means is if I'm doing 10,000 push-ups, then that means 10 hours with little break in between. So that gives me 2 hours to play with in terms of like a lunch break or 2 smaller breaks. So that's gonna be the math, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get it all done in 12 hours so that it's all self-contained in one live stream. And if that means picking up the pace for one of the 1,000 sets, the beauty is that I don't have to follow a 20 EMOM format because I have a digital counter, right? So the beauty of having a digital counter is that I don't need to conform to anything. It's just I do a push-up, it counts it. If I don't do a push-up, it doesn't count it. So sometimes when people rely on EMOM, what they do is that the way that they track their count is just by the time elapsed, but they got to conform to actually hitting the number. Does that make sense? Like someone who doesn't have the digital counter that I have, they have to do 20. They have to do 20. They can't do 21 even if they had a little more in the tank. They just do 20, that's it. All right, Drew's working on material, guys. Just like a good stand-up comedy, just like a good stand-up comedian, he's working on his comedy work. He's been working on that joke. He's been iterating on that joke on every stage that he gets. There's a joke there. I just don't know that that's the one. There's a joke. There's a mom joke. There's a, you know, guys. I bring up comedy because if you know, I listen to comedy and then I listen more on what I care about is more like the process of comedy, right? And with comedy, inevitable, you suck from the very beginning. Like it's super duper rare, super duper rare that anybody's good the first time out. Like someone might get lucky and be like get a lot of laughs and it gives them a lot of motivation or whatever. Oh, did you guys time out Streamlabs? Yeah, the mods are fighting. Thank you guys for timing out Streamlabs. Let's go. Hold on, guys. We got a motorcycle. I'm always extra careful whenever there's a motorcycle around because I ride motorcycles, so I want to give them the respect. Can anybody tell what kind of bike that was just by the sound? Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, so guys, also, I was doing a 30-day challenge. I was doing a 30-day challenge, and yes, I haven't been streaming my push-ups. I have been doing my push-ups off camera, but you know, I got sick this week, and then I'm actually a little behind on this stuff, the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing for Kip Run, and I want to be a good partner to them. Hold on, guys. There's another bike that's splitting lanes. So yeah, so I want to be a good partner to Kip Run, so I've been focusing on some of the Kip Run stuff. Also, I'm coming up with my first long form video, like a true like designed for long form to answer the question, how do I do more push-ups, Rich? So you guys already know, all my regulars already know the answer to that, but I'm gonna package it up in a way that, you know, you guys can bookmark, you guys can reference. Hopefully it's gonna be very helpful as a tool as you jump into increasing your push-up count. One more rep. I don't know if that's a good question, man. I don't think you understand yoga. I don't think that is the right lens. So the question is, how good am I at yoga? It's like, how good are you at existing? Like, how good are you at existing? I think that's like an equivalent question, because yoga, now if you ask me like a specific pose or a specific trick or a specific attribute of yoga, like, Rich, how good are you at balancing, or how good are you at inversions? That's a different question. But like, how good are you at yoga? Yoga ideally is a practice it's a practice that's very personal to you. That's it. It's a practice that's very personal to you. It's like yoga can be sitting there breathing and connecting with your breathing while staying in a locust position, for example, or yoga could be doing a handstand, or one of my favorite ones is doing a crow transition to a hurdler to a chin stand to a handstand. Like that's a good showcase of like control over your body. It's not levitating, but it's very damn close. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, yeah, like, how good are you at existing? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Did I play any sports? Yeah, I played a few sports. I took soccer pretty seriously. I was the captain of my soccer team in high school. I was pretty good. I was supposed to go play. I was recruited to play for a Division I school here. It might not mean anything to international, but it's like being part of a college team. I was getting recruited, but I ended up going down, and I attended a different school because it made more sense from like me wanting to be an engineer. I was pretty decent. I was pretty good. I mean, I was the captain of my team, so I was like some level of good. And then I kept on playing during college, but I was playing club, but not like competitive collegiate. And then I did boxing, I did some martial arts, I did a lot of sparring. Yeah, one more rep. I don't think you've seen the videos where I do a very controlled like yoga positions. Just for funsies. If you're ever on my channel and you're searching, just search like yoga, and you'll see some pretty good moves. Like I do have some good stability. My mobility could use some work though. I can't do the splits. I want to be able to do the splits from a like mobility, like from a Jean-Claude Van Damme mobility perspective. What led you to doing your push-up challenges? Yeah, I guess I could answer. I guess I was gonna say, check out the Tom Rowland podcast. It's linked in my bio. I think it should be linked on my YouTube as well. But I did many podcasts, but one that I really liked was the Tom Rowland podcast. I think he did a good job interviewing me. He did his research on me, and then most importantly, he has really good questions that let me kind of talk about my my mindset, what led me here, kind of all the tips and tricks on how you can do it too. But go listen to that. But yeah, what led me to push-ups, it started with planks. It started with planking, and it was just about, I had already started my Do Hard Things journey, and it was kind of in the beginning of Do Hard Things journey. And I said, can I hold a long plank? And the first time that I did it, it was a 7-minute plank, and it was really, really hard. It was really, really hard. So that was number one. And then I said, well, I liked that it put me in a hard mental state as well, not just a physical space. And I said, well, what if I did this every Friday and I bumped up my times by, just 1 minute every Friday, just one plank, 1 extra minute. And that's what I did. So I went from 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, every single Friday. It was really, really hard. And I learned a lot about my mindset. I learned a lot about the connection between my mind, and the body. And every single time I can honestly say it was really hard from different perspectives. A lot of it was like the mind was trying to get me to quit, but sometimes it was also like physical limitation. It's like, yeah, the mobility in your wrists, the pain in your wrists, things like that. So I think I learned a lot in that process. And it took me 10 months to go from a 7-minute plank to a 4-hour plank. And what I would do is I would do a lot of my planks. Yeah, so I started adding 1 minute, guys, every single Friday. And then I had a buddy who told me, this guy Dom, he told me, he's like, Rich, you haven't failed. Are you really pushing the limit? And I said, hey, fair point. So what I started doing is I started bumping it up by 5 minutes every week. So I went from 27 to 30. So yeah, that was 3. But then from there on out, I went from 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 45 to 50, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then when I got to 100 minutes, I jumped from 100 minutes to 2 hours, which is 120 minutes. And then from there, I jumped from 2 to 2.5, 2.5 to 3, and then 3 to 4. And the 3 to 4, I looked at my records. I didn't go from 1 week to the next. Basically, between that time, I was doing community planks for a few weeks, where I was holding 1 hour plank with people out in public. You remember the neck surgeon said it was impossible? Yeah, but I did it, guys, and it was a 10-month process to get to a 4-hour straight arm plank. I just posted a video where I stitched some guy with the ending of that 4-hour video. I thought it was pretty funny. That's number one. Number 2, Cube Cluster. He reframed his question. I saw your initial question. Do you really need it? Do you really, really need it? How many push-ups are you doing, Cube? Oh, he's impatient. Oh, he's impatient. Oh my God. Yo, bro, chill, bro. Maybe if you copy and paste your question a few more times, you can do 35. Oh, awesome. 35 is great, bro. 35 is great. Yeah, so for the push-up counter, I built it. I'm trying to make it available. I'm trying to make it available, guys. There were a couple of speed bumps. I talked to a lawyer. A few times. I had a meeting with a lawyer a couple days ago. What day is it? Yeah, like 3 days ago. So there's some things I'm trying to navigate, but yeah, I'm still trying to. Yeah, but keep on practicing, bro. Keep on. I'll have it ready by the time you get to 1,000 push-ups. All right, guys, let's see. Let's answer a couple more questions, and then I gotta go. People are waiting for me. Do I eat very strict or just whatever you want? I'm pretty strict with my diet, except for when I went to France. That's where I had 5 days of of not doing a good job. I ended up breaking out. I got something right here, like a little pimple thing. Yeah, I'm not used to eating carbs like bread, like stuff like that. So I think the France trip was pretty bad. Was pretty bad for me in terms of diet. They weren't able to accommodate me. I told them like, yeah, I do animal based, and then when I got there, they're like, yeah, we saw that, LOL. You're in France. And like, we could try really, really hard, but you're just gonna be eating like salami meat and cuts of deli meat. I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty strict, guys. For like 3.5 years now, I've been on an animal-based diet, which means I eat meats, fruit, milk, honey, pretty exclusively. Like, I can honestly say that 99% of the food that I've eaten in terms of calorie count has been animal-based. JF Anouk, what is your push-up count now? It's been a minute since I got on. What you be eating regularly? Oh, he's trying to get a 2-for-1 question. Sneaky. Yeah, so my max in terms of unbroken push-ups, which means not nonstop, guys, not nonstop. Nonstop is a different definition. Unbroken meaning that I don't drop from the plank position, whether it be a 1-arm plank or 2-arm plank. No dropping to the knees, no downward dog, no sagging of the hips. That way I can do 4,000. I have done 4,000. I did that in April. That was a long time ago, but I'm a lot stronger now. But 4,000 is what I've done on record. The most I've done in a day is 10,000, which I did last week on live stream. And last year I did 373,730 push-ups throughout the year. So those are my PRs. Oh yeah, and metronome, what did I do, guys? 420, right? I did 420 on camera. Yeah, I did 420 metronomes, 30 BPM. That means you keep your hands glued to the ground, no breaking the plank, and you gotta move at 30 BPM. That makes it hard. That makes it harder. Do harder things. All right, dudes. I think that's good. All right, guys. I gotta go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna do another Drive with Rich live stream. Dude, Cube, yo, Cube. Hold on. Yo, Cube, you seem to want to buy everything that I have. Make sure when I post about Kip Run, you go get some Kip Run gear. I'm doing a partnership with them. They flew me out to France. I met with the executive team. I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to do a community run here in Los Angeles in a couple months in April. So if you're in LA, join us. But I'm going to start putting out more content about Kip Run. I'm pretty excited about the partnership there. And yeah, man, you will buy everything from me, brother. Hey, let's go. All right, guys, gotta go. Thank you, mods. Thank you, blue people. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Daddy Eduardo. Thank you, Better Behavior Drew. Who else was here? Thank you, members. Member Kane, member Sham, member One More Rep. Who am I missing? Ali Bird. Ali Bird was the first one here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, dudes. That was fun. Just some guy parked on the side of the road, just streaming. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you.